Hello everyone. For the past few months, Maka Wuhu has been the focus of the majority of the efforts to continue to break Mario Kart 7. Maka Wuhu already has a reputation of being a broken track, and the respawn glitch at the start of the second section of the track is the most infamous glitch in the game, with almost every single person who has ever played Mario Kart 7 knowing of its existence. However, Maka Wuhu isn't just a one-trick pony. Throughout this journey, myself and a few other players have experimented on every single inch of the track, eventually resulting in a new glitch being found. This is the story of how Maka Wuhu was broken again. Our journey begins back in January of 2019. CF, one of the most prominent glitch finders in both this game and Mario Kart Wii, posted a video showing how Maka Wuhu could be completed backwards. The catch? A key checkpoint must be skipped backwards, otherwise the entirety of the area around the finish line will respawn you, and the lap will not count. To show off how this glitch would theoretically work, CF used teleportation hacks to teleport from just after the first key checkpoint here to behind the start line. Then, crossing over the finish line will count all 3 laps at the same time and end the race, finishing 2 of these laps in just a fraction of a second. However, due to the necessity for a key checkpoint to be skipped backwards, CF said this: if the setup were longer, it wouldn't be viable in an actual run, but a 0-second flap would be possible then. For those of you who don't know, a flap or fast lap is where you attempt to finish one lap, or in this case section, of the course as fast as possible. Completing a lap in 0 seconds would mean that the category has been completely broken. On one of the track, Wuhu Loop, this strange occurrence already exists. Because of the way tracks that have sections instead of laps work in this game, skipping one of the finish lines throughout the track by going out of bounds before it and respawning after it will not count as a lap completion. As a failsafe to this, Nintendo made it so that if you haven't crossed one of these finish lines, but then crossed the next one, the previous section will also count. This results in a cycle-based lap count, where if you are on the correct frame when crossing the finish line, the game will register the lap as having been completed in exactly 0 seconds. To understand this, we need to discuss the Framerule System. Mario Kart 7 checks for the completion of each section every 1 frame, or about 17 milliseconds. This is known as the Framerule System. The best analogy for this is one created by Darbian. It's as if a bus leaves at the end of each section every frame. Sometimes you'll be able to catch the bus while only waiting a couple of milliseconds, but if you're just a few milliseconds later, you might have to wait 16 or 17 milliseconds to catch the next one. This means that in every run, it's only possible to have a time under 17 milliseconds. For a time of exactly 0 seconds to be achieved, the bus must be waiting in the station for you when you arrive. With this in mind, there were 2 potential ways to break the track and get a 0-second lap time, by either going backwards, or skipping one of the section finish lines forwards. And so, the community got to work. The focus started on simply trying to skip finishing a section. Because every other glitch in this game involves going forward in some way or another, it made sense to start with what we were already familiar with. And within a week, this was posted. Going back to the checkpoint map, this abuses the same mechanics as the lake respawn glitch. With the respawn glitch, you are completely leaving the area that the game has programmed as the lower half of the course, and entering the checkpoint zone directly in front of it. Mario Kart 7 only checks to see whether you have gone from the previous checkpoint zone to the one directly in front of it, regardless of how you get there, and therefore you will respawn as if you fell off at the top of the course. This new glitch uses the overlap of the bottom and top half of a later part of the track, allowing for a 0-second lap time to be possible, the same as on Wuhu Loop. And you might think this would be where the journey would end. Remember what I said earlier? There was still another way to potentially break this track even further, one that has the potential of resulting in a new 3-lap world record. Well, on April 1st, 2021, this happened. A video was made to explain the history of an entire glitch that has as of yet not been found, and detail how this glitch works. This is that video. Thanks for watching.